Is this the face of a jazz player? Hello there. So, this is the last day of our stay at home game, Four Truths and One Lie, and today is the big reveal. Was I a saxophone player in a jazz band, or was I born in a tiny hospital, the same hospital that my father was born in? And the answer is yes, that is a tiny hospital. I did not play saxophone, do not play saxophone. I would not have the immense talent to play in a jazz band. But here's a little bit of my story.
My grandparents were missionaries, and they went to Puerto Rico in the 1940s. And this here is a picture of my grandmother boarding a plane on one of her trips to Puerto Rico. And here she is with a friend on the beaches in Puerto Rico. Now, they were there for nearly 50 years. They were there long enough for my father to be born and raised there. And I was actually going to include some video from an old 8mm projector, but that footage didn't make it into this video. I had some issues with the formatting, so perhaps in a future video I'll show some of that content. And I was born there as well. When I was 2 years old, my parents moved to Orlando, to Central Florida. And that became home for me. But we did return to the island along with the rest of my family for a reunion trip. We've gone quite a few times over the years. This was the last trip that we took. This was maybe 8, 9 years ago. And here we all are. All my brothers and sisters, my wife, husbands and wives, nieces and nephews, all together. The location is El Morro, which is a fort that guards the entrance into San Juan. It's very beautiful, very iconic. If you've ever been to Puerto Rico, this is an absolute stop for you. A lot of the cruise ships will come into Old San Juan, which you can see here. Famous for its blue cobblestone roads. And while you're there, stop and get a snow cone. Well, at least the Spanish equivalent of a snow cone, a piragua, from one of the many street vendors. They're quite delicious. Coconut and pineapple are the two popular flavors. These little kiosks can be found in different places where you'll see street vendors selling food from them. These are always good to stop at and eat. I saw this mural while we were driving past, and I apologize for the poor quality, but I had to snap a picture of it. I'm a giant Star Wars fan, and anytime I can appreciate some Star Wars art, especially in the form of graffiti, I'd like to snap a picture of it and share with you. That is, of course, Boba Fett, or maybe he should be called Boricua Fett. This is the Arecibo Observatory. I think SETI uses this system, and here's my brother being a comedian. This is heading towards the western side of the island. This is a very famous, iconic fire station in Ponce, and also in Ponce is the pier. And we had a very funny little incident with my little brother being almost eaten alive by pelicans, as you can see here from the footage. He was terrified of the pelicans, and we had quite a good laugh at his expense. So I'll end this video with a small joke. if you get this joke, please leave the punchline down in the comments section to share with the non-Spanish speaking community so they can get to enjoy this laugh as well. If you enjoyed the series, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you soon.